What's going on, everybody? It's Epic Style Gamer today, and I'm back with the Dragon Ball Super episode 127 review and episode 128 preview. Now, episode 127 was very disappointing. The animation was good, but very disappointing. I'm pretty sure a lot of YouTubers actually agree when I say this. Now, episode 127, and Trusting the Hope of the Final Barrier, we all know what happened. So, Jiren from episode 126 into episode 127 goes into his full power, supposedly his full power. So he uses his full power, and the issue that I have with this is that what's so different from Jiren in this episode than the last few episodes that we've seen him fight off against Goku and Vegeta? When I look at this episode, it doesn't seem as different. When I look at the episode of Jiren being in full power, but I look at the preview, you expect Jiren to literally take all three of these dudes out with one hit, probably just glaring at them. When I look at Jiren to be at full power, that's what I was expecting. But I probably sound like a dick from having my standards high for Jiren, but it's just that the writers, man, are nerfing Jiren hard. I gotta say, as much as I love Dragon Ball Super, the writing is very disappointing at times. We had the same issue with Gohan. He's fighting Gohan and 17. Actually, they was both fighting off against Super Saiyan Blues, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. They was both fighting off against him. Super Saiyan Blues. They was both fighting off against. But then suddenly we get off into Toppo. They both have to jump. They both of them don't really look as special as they did in the last episodes. If you guys want to go check out my other video, check out my video why I don't believe in power scaling anymore, because it's just up to the writers now. The writers just make characters as strong as they want to, but the writers, I just wish they can keep consistency. That's why so many people like the manga better than the anime, because it's consistency in the manga besides the anime. So when we get into the episode 127, we have Vegeta coming back from Final Explosion, which is insane because I thought he was supposed to be drained out of energy. So shouldn't Vegeta have just stayed out through the episode? And props, how come Jiren hasn't just knocked him out already? That was another issue. But it seems that this dude's just gonna be fighting with just willpower. But I say it's an ass pull, because they're saying he's drained of everything. But how's this dude able to go Super Saiyan Blue and still fight off against Jiren like how Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku's doing? How is he able to fight off Jiren as good as Super Saiyan Blue Goku's doing? Vegeta should be having a minor struggle due to the fact that his energy is depleted. Or maybe how come he just didn't just sit out for the entire episode and just have it be Goku Super Saiyan Blue and 17? That's what it should have been. But totally, the writing, man, is just totally disappointing in this episode. So we look at all three of them taking on Jiren, and Jiren says, how you going to beat me with those wounds? So Vegeta gets triggered. He goes to the Ultra Super Saiyan Blue state, and they all end up fighting off against Jiren. Jiren gets irritated. He's like these dudes, and he just knocks all three of them away. Vegeta goes flying into a rock, and then Jiren tries to land a blow on him until 17 pushes him away, and then 17 ends up taking the damage. And Vegeta says, "You know what? I didn't need that from you, android." So we have Vegeta going back in for the hit. He's fighting off against Jiren again, doing some incredible blows. Then we have Goku behind him in the Kaioken Blue state, fighting off against Jiren. But Jiren, he knocks him away, and he's just decimating all three of them. So another issue that I had was, the part in the image where we see Jiren have his clothes torn off. Well, hit the backside of his Pride Trooper suit torn off, and we see some scratch marks on his skin. That came from 17. Now this is insane. How does 17 put damage in Jiren, yet Goku and Vegeta can't do nothing to Jiren? Are you serious right now? Come on. The writing has to be better. So I really see why people can hate Dragon Ball Super at times. I don't really hate it. It's just at times I don't like the writing. But I can understand some of the people who don't like Dragon Ball Super, who don't like it. But the writing at times is just horrendous. Like this episode writing was just terrible. Um, then we had Frieza. Frieza came out of nowhere, and the Frieza fanboys is just ridiculous. Like the Frieza fanboys was literally jacking off to this shit. So we have Final Form Frieza kick Jiren through some mountains, through some rocks. So then he's just throwing haymakers, throwing punches at Jiren and stuff. And then Jiren kicks him away. And then that's when Frieza goes to going for him. He's saying, I don't care about the rules and stuff. So Frieza charges in at Jiren. Jiren stops him with his eyes, one-shots him in the gut, and knocks him out of his golden form. So, like, Frieza is just being Yamcha right now. And, so many Frieza fanboys saying, oh, you know what? Golden Frieza did so much better than Goku and Vegeta. No, he didn't. He got one-shotted by Toppo, and he got one-shotted by Jiren, as opposed to Goku and Vegeta. They're doing far more better, able to hold their own more than Frieza is doing right now. Even 17 is doing better. 17 is actually just using his thinking. Man, I mean, can you, like, come on, Frieza fanboys, like, stop. So we go into the part where we also have Jiren's backstory, which was crazy, but it came out the day after I uploaded my episode review of 126 and stuff, and some spoilers. So we have Jiren's backstory, and what ends up happening is that it's just like the traditional anime backstory. His parents was killed, and he says strength is absolute. So Belmont is telling it off. He says strength is absolute, and the reason why Jiren is obsessed with strength is because his parents was killed by evildoer. And what ends up happening is that a person, his trainer, came and found him, and he was training Jiren, and then the evildoer returned, killed all his companions, and he even killed his teacher. Then, as Jiren survived, this dude is screaming out in agony, sadness, but then the people who survived with him didn't want to be with Jiren no more, so Jiren was all alone. And just from that makes Jiren what he is today. So that's why he wants to always be with strength. So Jiren actually tells Belmont, that's enough, stop talking. And this dude, it's time to put this dude down. Like, this dude is just talking crazy. So 17 was actually putting up these barriers and stuff. So he's saying that, he can't give up. And he said that his wish is to be on a cruise with his family. And, Jiren is like, okay, what can you do on your own? And then Belmont says, like, a cruise ship with your family? You must be joking. Like, are you serious? So Belmont, he was told to, like, be quiet and stuff. So Jiren is just like, strength will protect everything, the past and the future. So 17 says to Jiren that you're so obsessed with the future. I mean, you so obsessed with the past and stuff. So 17 says, oh, it looks like I hit a nerve. So Jiren is going on the attacking side and just attacking 17, all over the place and stuff like that. So 17 makes the last resort, puts up a barrier as Jiren, makes up like a huge explosion. And then 17, self-destructs. He kills himself. Like, what? That was actually shocking. But 17 kills himself. That was actually pretty sad for me to actually see 17 go. I thought it would have been better if he was just knocked out, but to kill this man off, that's kind of crazy. So Jiren, he looks at Goku and Vegeta protected by 17 because 17 put a barrier on him. So 17, before he died, he said, you better thank me because I'm forgetting about the cruiser and stuff like that. So I'm throwing away everything. So Jiren says that you better be grateful that 17 put up a barrier to protect your weak selves. And so from that, we have episode 128. Vegeta in his base form is trying to fight off against Jiren. And we see some things from Bulma. And Jiren is just like beating the crap out of Vegeta. Vegeta even had a black eye. And we also see Goku trying to join in, but Goku's getting, the crap beaten out of him too. We see Jiren punch Goku in the stomach. Goku spits out. And yeah, it seems that the episode title is called Noble Pride. The Noble Pride Vegeta falls, or the Prince falls, something like that. But Vegeta's going to fall. So you all know what's going to happen. Vegeta is going to be knocked out. And so it's going to be left Frieza, Jiren, and Goku. And then Goku's going to get Ultra Instinct from there, and that's what's going to end up happening. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this episode. I really was very disappointed about this episode. I didn't like how the characters was executed, honestly. That's why I didn't like. Animation was fine, but I didn't like how the characters was like executed in this episode. So let me know what you guys think. Comment section below. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more. But before I go, I will say this. When I saw Jiren, Goku used the Kamehameha on Jiren, it was pretty epic when he actually used that punch and forced, like, he literally broke the Kamehameha and then knocked Goku off balance and stuff back to his base form. So that was pretty interesting. So other than that, it's like Jiren was just using the same things that he used before he went into his full power. So I'd say either that or Jiren is probably not at his full power. So hopefully we see more from Jiren. Hopefully he looks special when he fights off against Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. So make sure you guys comment down below, and like I said, yeah, comment down your thoughts below. Subscribe to this channel. Join Epic Dragon Ball Gamer Legends HD on Google Plus, and join Dragon Ball Gamer Legends on Facebook. And with that, I'll see you guys later.